The hood is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to a comic. We working on name titles around here. Midday comic book report. Yeah, y'all go ahead and clap that thing up. We in here. We in here, man. Y'all, we in here. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. This is me trying to come to y'all daily and give y'all some live content to go along with the comic book reviews in there. I know a lot of like Theo. You ain't reviewed comic books in a minute. This is true. This is true. I have it, but I'm gonna fix that though. Me and D Real will be coming at y'all tomorrow with some comic book reviews and everything like that. What's going on? Come on, yo kid, what's going on? So today, light day, light work. We got Juju in the building. Juju gonna like this one. So I want to talk about some stuff that we come across on social media, some stuff that we probably come across in our day-to-day life, some stuff that honestly I just find bewildering, considering all things. So let's jump right all off in this thing. Like I said, it's your first time here. Hey, jump on in. We glad to have you. Subscribe to the channel. We do be dropping some great content over here and everything like that. And Juju, it's crazy that you here as early as you here, because you know I had to bring this with me. This been my best friend since my wife like, why you keep taking that from room to room? And when I say from room to room, from room to room. So thank you once again for that. Shout out to Karama Horn. I do have this. This is my other traveling companion. Our other traveling companion. So we're gonna jump off into this thing, and I was just thinking about some stuff. Yeah, listen. When you get the content, you be like, "Hey, I got it. I'm finna read." So I wanted to do this video with y'all today because I was like, people say the darndest things. They do, and I don't think they be thinking when they say some stuff. Now, when you say you rocking with the best, so folks like to say stuff, and it's the way that they say it. And I could be wrong because sometimes I can hear them saying it when I'm reading the comment. General audiences don't know about T'Challa. Most comic book fans don't know about Black Panther. He ain't famous. He ain't popular. Blah, 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 blah. As I said last night in the live, that really irritates me. It makes me feel some type of way because I'm like, it's the midday, right? This y'all away from the workplace. Y'all outside on your lunch break. When folks say that, I really be wanting to call them a disingenuous asshole. Like I be wanting to call them every explicit name that I can call them because I know where that's coming from. Theo, what you mean? I'm a football fan. I'm a professional football fan, and I'm a college football fan. My favorite team, professionally speaking, y'all gonna like where I'm going with this one. The Pittsburgh Steelers, AFC North, used to be called the AFC Central. My college football team, the Georgia Bulldogs, won back-to-back national championships, just recently lost to the Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC championship. When you tell me you're a comic book fan, you know little to nothing about T'Challa, that's like me saying I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but I know little to nothing about the other 31 teams in the league. That ain't even damn possible. It's not. That's not possible. That's not possible. That's like me saying I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan and I know little to nothing about the other college football team. That's not possible. That's not possible. That's not. I really want to tell you, I know about some college football teams I have no reason to know anything about, because if you turn to ESPN, you turn to CBS, you turn to SEC, all them damn teams there. Everybody in their mama there. Everybody in their damn mama there. You gonna come across a team, a uniform, a school, a cheerleading squad, a tradition. It's not even possible. What's going on? So when you tell me, trying to be sarcastic in your entitlement, because you think when you say that, and that's the other thing that rubs me the wrong way, you think you know more than me based on how I look. And I can tell. that makes me feel some type of way. You come into this conversation, you feeling entitled that what you're getting ready to say is right. And I don't like doing that, but you not finna give me the benefit of the doubt that I know more than you do. Au contraire, mon frère. So you say you're a comic book fan. I didn't say that, you did. You don't know nothing about T'Challa. Never heard of him, nothing. So you must be either an independent comic book fan or a DC comic book fan, and you don't read Marvel comics, Marvel movies, Marvel cartoons, Marvel action figures. You don't F with Marvel at all. That's what you just told me. That's what you just told me. That's essentially what you just told me. It is. It is. Don't tell. You can tell me you're an MCU fan, but even with that one, I'm gonna find hard to believe based on how many black folks played dress up during the first Black Panther movie. So you mean tell me you just played dress up and didn't do nothing else? You went to the store, you bought some clothes, you went to a seamstress, had some outfits sold, but you picked up not one damn book. You didn't open up not one the smart device that you probably used to purchase your tickets. You did not use to research any of the damn characters. It's quite a few black folks fall into that category. Quite a few of y'all. Quite a few. Quite a few black folks fall into that category. Quite a few. Because you did it not once but twice. You played dress up the first time, you played dress up the second time, and you ain't learned not one damn thing. That's hard to believe. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. And people like, Theo, why you coming down so hard? Because I don't expect nothing from the other demographic. I don't expect the other demographic to give a damn. I don't expect the other ethnicities to care, races to be. I don't expect, because I know what I got from them. Captain America, First Avenger, yep. Iron Man, yep. They can tell me some stuff. But this I got. This I got. So I don't expect for them to lock in. I don't. I don't. If they locked in, they locked in. But I ain't expecting them to know nothing. I ain't expecting them to care. But us that play dress up, I'm just saying us that play dress up. Oh no, I'm expecting better than that one. So I'm surprised at the amount of buffoonery, ignorance, stupidity when it comes to us regarding T'Challa. And every day is something new. I'm gonna say it one more time. For us, if you're an intelligent black person, you call yourself intelligent. That's you saying that. You calling yourself an intelligent black person, you can't be stupid in regards to T'Challa. You can't be, because you're the one that's capping for you. You the one that's capping for you. Theo, where you going? Hurry up and get there. Well, if you're a Black Panther fan, I'm sorry, scratch that. You a comic book fan. Are you my age or older? You a comic book fan. Are you my age, a little older, a little younger? Because if you look nothing like me, you don't read any Black Panther comic books whatsoever, but you do read Marvel. The dude showed up. His very first appearance was in Fantastic Four. That's Fantastic Four. You say you a comic book fan. Fantastic Four, right there. My age group, a little older, a little younger. He's right there in Fantastic Four. Okay, Avengers. You say you read comic books. That's what you said. You a little older than me, my age, or a little bit younger. Okay, Buddy went from the Fantastic Four to the Avengers. You say you don't read Black Panther comic books. You don't have to. You didn't have to. Even back then during the civil rights era, you didn't have to read Black Panther comic book because low-key he did not have one for that dude to be sitting right there in your damn face. So what comic? Wait. So I get you saying you what comic book did you read that you did not see him in? If you read Marvel Comics, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. You can be as white as the palm of my hand. What comic book did you read during the 70s and 80s that he wasn't in? You can be as dark as the back of my hand. What comic book titles did you come across that he wasn't just randomly popping up in? I'll wait. If you just tell me you're a DC fan, I get that one all day. I get that. I ain't even gonna say nothing. All right. But if you're a DC fan, you know about Batmite, don't you? You know about Batmite, don't you? And that dude don't come around. You know about Mr. Mr. whatever the hell his name. Right. Okay, cool. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. You say you're a comic book fan, you read Marvel comic books. Okay, well, stop lying to me, telling me you don't know nothing about T'Challa. Stop lying to yourself. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what that's for. So we just, performative blackness is pitiful. So we need to stop that lie. What's going on, Grand Madam? Thank you so much. I told you I was coming. Come on, your kids, Juju Rose, Ronnie J in the building, NY Tellum in the building. So I just want that lie right there. That lie right there. And maybe folks that say that, you thinking you the only person your age that's living. Maybe that's what that is. You think you the only 50-something-year-old person that's living? Or you think you the only 50-something-year-old person that then read some comic books? Because that statement, and if you 30-something and you say something stupid, is your mom and daddy dead? They gone? Ain't nobody else living on the earth but you. You the oldest head. Because that's how y'all talk, some of y'all. We're gonna keep the party rolling on. Let's stop that lie. Black, white, Jew, Gentile. You can't, if you're a comic book fan. I read DC Comics. I think everybody in my age group that read DC Comics, we know who Tyrock is. I think everybody in that read DC Comics that's my age, a little older, maybe a little younger, we all know who Tyrock is. That we don't need no explanation. We all know who Tyrock is. Yes, we do. And if we can read DC Comics, be this age, and know who Tyrock is, you're not gonna tell me, you my age, you read Marvel Comics, you don't know who T'Challa is. You're not gonna tell me you look like the palm of my hand and you know who Lightning Lord is. I know who Lightning Lord is. Let me say it one more time. You're not gonna tell me you read Marvel Comics. I read DC Comics. You look like the palm of my hand. I look like this. If I know who Lightning Lord is, he don't come out. We don't see him that often, right? We didn't see Lightning Lord less than we've seen T'Challa, actually. You're not gonna tell me you read Marvel Comics and you don't know who T'Challa is. Matter of fact, bump the skin color thing. You're not finna tell me I know who Lightning Lord is and you don't know who T'Challa is and we both read comics. I'm not finna do that with you. I'm not. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not doing that with you. If I know who Lightning Lord is, you know who T'Challa is. Just one of us like to lie. One of us gonna keep it a buck. So that's where I'm at with it. We don't want to hear that lie no more. Keep the party rolling. So Twitter, social media, X, we get a lot of pushback. Folks have a lot to say. If Trey Michael is in the building, he'll get this one. Black Panther fan group, y'all will get this one. You know how past few years T'Challa didn't have a complete story. Every time somebody that say T'Challa has had a complete story, I be wanting to slap hell out of them, and I'm just being honest. Because they being disingenuous. They saw the same thing you saw. They either A, being sexist, or A, they being racist. Either way you want to slice it, there's some cognitive dissonance there that's resulting in their mutual stupidity. I said it, I'm not taking it back. Because they seen the same thing you seen. They did. It's just for whatever reason, their built-in prejudices or biases are causing them to look some other type of way. And yes, you can be a black male suffering from a inborn prejudice against yourself and not recognize it. So you show them the screen time. Because before then, we've alluded to this before, they'll tell you that T'Challa has had a complete story. No, the hell he hasn't. You show them the screen time. Then when you show them the screen time, they'll say, well, y'all being insensitive, an actor passed away. Then when you mention William Hurt and you mention Paul Walker, then you will either get, and it don't matter what your gender is, you will get called out of your name, insensitive, misogynistic, misogynoir, whatever they want to call you, until you point out the Wonder Woman movie that you had no problem going to go see. The Wonder Woman, that movie that you heap praise on. Then you get blocked. Like that, like they keep moving the goalposts. You gonna get blocked. And then you get called a cult. All because they don't want to do the bare minimum. Learn about the character they have so much to say about on social media. When did it stop being about being right or wrong? Like in the household that you was raised up in, when you raised to always tell the truth, when did that stop? Like when I'm trying to figure out something. When did being raised by my mom, dad wasn't in my life, aunt, grandmother, and grandfather, Gerald, tell the truth. Gerald, tell the truth. What the hell was I going to school for? School was about getting an education, learning about what was factual. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth and know history. When the hell did that change? Tell the truth, study history. Now folks want to rewrite history. That ain't just in comic books. No, that's in real. So basically stuff that we learned in the comic books, stuff that we learned in school throughout our formative years ain't worth a damn. Because the politicians want to rewrite history. You got the common man wanting to rewrite comic book stuff. When did it change? When did it change? I'm asking this reason because this is my last and final point. I'm going to go back to it. I expect that person over there not to give two damns about T'Challa. I expect that person over there to lie about everything Black Panther. I expect that person not to care. I expect that person not to give two damns. I expect that person not to do any knowledge. I expect that person to wage a propaganda campaign like it's nothing. I expect the worst from that person over there. I don't expect anything from them. I don't. If they do something good, if they do something great, then it is a pleasant surprise. I'm trying to figure out Black people. Going back to the first one, how you as a self-professed Black person don't know, don't care, has animosity towards a fictional character that's supposed to represent you. I'll wait, because that's the question I really want to ask. With everything that I see on Twitter, why do Black women have an issue with T'Challa? Why do Black men have an issue with T'Challa? Like I said, I'm not talking about nobody else. I expect them not to care. I do. I expect them not to care. But to every Black social media influencer, every Black celebrity, every Black entertainer, every Black artist, every Black moviegoer, every Black comic book fan, every Black superhero fan, how is it You take the social media, don't care to know about a character that looks like you. They running out of goalposts, so they have to run, so they have to block you. That's what you got to do. That you got to block me, because I'm gonna keep asking questions, because this question ain't going nowhere. What is it about you as a black person? See. What's going on? Buck Meister in the building. So people, when I use the word black, it's why I feel some type of way about that word, because I know what white mean. They all in. This is when I'm looking at us. Black is supposed to be all that and a bag of chips, bar none. So if that's what that is, if I just looked at social media, Twitter this morning, I got a black person lying on a black character. And that's been consistent since the black character premiered in the MCU in 2016. But that was 2016. If you're an MCU fan, a black MCU fan, you had enough time since then to research this character. Why haven't you? If you're a black woman is currently writing his monthly issues, and a black woman wrote this damn book. So damn it, as a black woman, I got questions. Why your ass don't know? As a black man, I got questions. Christopher Priest, Reginald Hutland, Ta-Nehisi Coates. We're not going to talk about the other dude. We're not. But if you're a self-professed black man and you love black, why in the hell, and you're a black superhero fan, then how in the hell are you on social media disparaging, tearing down a character that looks like you and the people that are fans of that character? How? I got questions. And I'm gonna say it like this, because here's what I know. One thing about it, two things for sure. Jonathan Mayberry is rocking with your boy. Jonathan Mayberry is rocking with your boy, and Jonathan Mayberry don't look like your boy. He don't look like your boy. But what Jonathan Mayberry does have is a healthy respect for your boy, who read his story arc about a black female that became, and see, here we go. It's way too many black folks that got so much to say about Shorty, they don't even mention Jonathan Mayberry. Why not? Yeah, Reginald Hutland created her. He did. But Jonathan Mayberry, that's the dude who told you who she was as a Black Panther. Why you not acknowledge? I'll be right here. One group feels they're in a competition with us, and the other group feels they can't measure up to the idea, so they hate on it. They need to get out. They need to get out their damn feelings. It ain't no damn competition. We all supposed to cross the finish line first. Whether I'm pulling you or dragging your ass across the finish line, I don't finish the finish line by myself. I don't run the race, pun intended, by myself. We start together, we finish together. If you're in competition with me, the Black Panther fan group, Recast T'Challa, the Rock With Me Nation, you running a race by your damn self. You are. You running a race by your damn self, because it ain't about which one of us finished first. It's about all of us finishing. It's about all of us finishing. That's what that is. So I just got questions. At this particular point in time, I got questions. I got more questions than I do with patience, because February 1st is getting ready to come up. February 1st is getting ready to come up. And let me just go ahead and say what I got to say and make it do what it do. I'm going to speak on the comics. That's my position. I speak on the comics. You're a politician. I'm a black comic book fan. I'm going to speak in the comics. This is my area of expertise. You're a black radio show host. Stay in your lane. Do what you do best. This ain't it. You're a black politician. Stay in your lane. This ain't it. Do what you do best. You don't know enough to speak on this. You're a Black civil rights leader. Stay in your lane. You don't know enough about this to speak on this. Here's the ego part of it. None of you have enough humility to ask anybody that does. Know what you would rather do, which is what way too many of you doing. You would rather be loud and wrong. Loud and first. That doesn't move the needle for our people, and it never has. You need to be loud and right. More so, you need to be loud and accurate so nobody can come behind and fact check your behind. Discredit you. Make you look stupid. Easily prove that you're a liar. As I just said to somebody else, they said they Googling stuff. No, they're not Googling the damn thing. Ain't nobody Googling no information on T'Challa. It's not, you not doing it. Theo, how you know? I use Google. You're not using Google. You're not using Wikipedia. You're not using Marvel Fandom. You're not doing anything except bumping your damn gums. And that's the shame of it all. Anthony Hamilton, like that. That's what that is. You're just bumping your damn gums, regurgitating what you heard. And as a representative of the Black Panther fan group, regardless of what your bank account look like, regardless of what your status is, I'm tired of hearing from you. If you not gonna get it right, don't say nothing. Regardless of who you are, Charlemagne the God, don't care. Don't Joe Budden, I don't care. The View, don't care. The Voice, don't care. Ringerverse, Brother from another, shut up. Dr. Umar Johnson, be quiet. I don't care. If you don't know enough to research what you're talking about in regards to Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, Wakanda, Black superheroes, what that representation means, be quiet. Don't say nothing else. Do the responsible thing and speak to somebody who's invested in it. No shame. I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm not finna do? I am not finna do a video where I'm talking about stuff that's about rappers and not have a rapper right there. You know why? Because I'm not a rapper. I don't know what that world is. I don't. I like the music, dance to it, remember some of the lyrics and everything like that, but I'm not a rapper. Thus, I'm not an expert in that field. It's quite a few Black folk. You're not an expert in the field in which you choose to speak on. Here's what winds up happening. They got experts over there all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And them experts be waiting on us to say something stupid, and we be more than happy to appease them by saying something stupid. That's why T'Challa's killed off. Because Black folks not paying attention. Black folks not paying attention, way too eager to do something that folks that's not Black ain't never done. They put in more effort to be contrary than they do to get it right. Absolutely. It is purposeful ignorance. On point, Kamoyo. Let me see. I sent prayers up for Majors and Jabbar after hearing those texts. They both are in dire need for at least a rest in a healing place. Megan needs to step back. I feel that. 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 So I said all that to say this. Looking at the books and everything like that, you're the comic book fan, you know. You're going to have people that's going to come to you and they're going to deliberately lie. That's the thing that I don't have time for. They're going to come in and deliberately lie about being comic book fans when, how? If you're a comic book fan, I'm a comic book fan. That's that part that I don't understand. You say you're a comic book fan. Well, if you're a comic book fan and you read Marvel Comics, now I'm going to start looking at you and going by your age. Don't tell me you're in your late 40s because you can't tell me you've never heard of T'Challa. You can't say nothing to me about the general audience because I'm talking to you specifically. Damn everybody else, I'm talking to you. Well, you can't even be in your 30s and say you don't know anything about T'Challa. There's no age group you can be in my mind, as a comic book fan, and you say to me, you know nothing about T'Challa, the character that's been around since 1966, the character that showed up in somebody else's comic book before he showed up in his own. And even then, his comic book had to be renamed because it wasn't like that first. Somebody else was showing up in that comic book. And if you was following that comic book, then you know who T'Challa is. We're not even doing it like that. So when you say certain stuff, and this is what I'm saying to us, call them out on it. There are certain things that we take for granted. There are certain things that we take for granted, and there are certain things that other people take for granted. We take for granted that people care about the characters that look like us just as much as we care about the characters that look like them. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. We also take for granted that we, as a totality, care about our characters as much as we care about somebody else's characters. Once again, that's not true. That's not true. That's not a given. I would love for it to be a given. That's not a given. It's not a given. What's also taken for granted is that you, and this is where people have to address their built-in biases, their built-in prejudices. By and large, when you enter a comic book conversation, just know that if you're talking to somebody that don't look like you, they're not expecting you to be as knowledgeable as you are. Even if you're talking to somebody that looks like you, in essence, what I'm saying to you, the black comic book fan is not expected to be the black comic book expert, even from the black comic book fan. That's what that is. So what you have to do is you have to bust them upside the head. Let them know you're not that person to be played with. Let them know you got that knowledge. And the only way to let them know you got that knowledge is to have that knowledge. Yeah. When you can speak on their characters in ways they can't speak on their characters, when you can speak on their characters in ways that they can speak on their characters, you showing them something. Because now it's no different. It's a running joke. Folks still say it in 2023. In 2023, even in 2024, you will find somebody that will tell an adult person of color, you're very articulate. That's never been a compliment. And I know, because I actually got told that as somebody in their 40s. I was very articulate. She was from Alabama. She was an Auburn Tiger fan. And yes, she was Caucasian. At a job interview about 10 years ago, complimented me on my usage of the English language. Because that's what you're doing. When you tell somebody that they're articulate, you're complimenting them on their usage of the English language. Really? Somebody that's 30, 40 something years old, they don't know how to use the English language? I'm just gonna keep it right there. They act like I really believe a man named T'Challa used Muthi on the people. You have to tell me what Muthi is, because I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't know, and I ain't gonna act like I know. Cringeworthy. Like, I'm just that when you walk around in life, here's what I can tell you that I've experienced. I don't get the benefit of the doubt from people younger than me unless they've been rocking with me. I will not get the benefit of the doubt from a random person that don't look like me that I'm knowledgeable in comics. I'm not even going to get the benefit of the doubt from a person that looks like me that I'm knowledgeable in comics. That ain't going to happen. Don't know why. even from people that's been rocking with me since I was in high school, who knew who I was, they're not tuned in to the channel. No, they're gonna get their comic book knowledge from somebody else. Even people that I work with in the 850 area who knew I was buying comic books and buying action figures, no, they will go get their comic book knowledge from. I'm not the they can watch and observe from afar, stalk, if you will. But say, oh, Theo know what he talking about? No. I said this to somebody else. We do a great job of supporting Black people that are celebrities. And I'm saying us because I don't know about the other side of the house. I don't. But supporting, and I see it now, supporting those of us that are on the midst of the come up, we don't know how to embrace that person that say, fuck it, I'm finna go do this over here. We don't know how to embrace that person. We know how to embrace them once they've already made it. But them on the way to making it, no, there's a great deal of hatred that's going to come from their own circle to try and keep them from. I don't get that. It is also pronounced Muti. Muti is the South African equivalent of Vutu. Okay. See, you got to learn me. Learn me because I ain't going to know. But if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. You just shared. So I appreciate that. Muti and Muti. He may have. He may. I don't get it. I don't understand it because they swear they Black Panther fans. They Shooty fans, but not T'Challa fans, even though them characters related. Down here in New Orleans, we got old-fashioned voodoo. I don't get it. I'm telling you, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm pretty sure it's more people it's more of us that are accurate about Cain's history. And when I say Cain, I ain't talking about the Bible. I should have said Canaan. It's more of us that's probably more knowledgeable about Ghost and Canaan's history than we are about T'Challa's history. It's more of us that will sit back and go research, look up Ghost and Canaan's history to get it right than we'll go to look up T'Challa or Shorty's history to get it right. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Bro, I always get crickets when I ask for $5 billion that belong to Shorty. You not gonna get that. And here's the other thing. We talk about pride, right? To your point, give me $5 villains from Shorty. Them folks that's capping for Shorty, they can't give you 5 T'Challa villains. They can't give you 5 T'Challa villains. And rather than sit down and have a school circle with you and say, Buck, tell me what you know about T'Challa. No, you hate women. Give it up. You literally have watch it. See, this is where I go. You literally have Black folks in America that's in their 30s that learned American history. So they know about the civil rights era. They do. You got Black folks in their 30s, Buckmaster, that be talking to you on Twitter, that's college educated. I.e., they had to take American history classes. They did. Probably took some African American history classes. Probably then got some African American literature at their house and everything like that. Can probably quote some Black leaders. Will tell you to give up. I don't know how any American, Black American, that's grown. I don't know how any Black American that's grown is telling another Black American to give up on anything that they believe is worth fighting for. I don't know how any Black American, I'm saying it one more time, I don't know how any Black American, because the civil rights era ain't that far removed. I don't know when we talk the 60s, what year is it? Hold on. We're talking about, hold on. It's 2023. Hold on. We're talking about 63 years? 63 years. 63 years. When did Ahmaud Arbery get shot? long on my Aubrey? Oh, I'm just asking some questions because 1964 and up. I'm just asking. I don't know because Trayvon Martin, because Ahmaud Arbery tried to give up. Trayvon Martin tried to give up. George Floyd tried. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking, how are you, anybody that's a Black American, my age, a little older, a little younger, it really don't damn matter because you living in America, we look at, how are you, any Black person, Black American, especially if you're a Black American, how you fixing your mouth to tell another Black American, another Black person to give up any damn thing? How? I'm waiting on this one. My dad was there in the 70s throwing rocks at tanks. I didn't get taught to quit. Watch this. No Black American did. A Black American telling another Black American to quit or telling another Black person to quit is a Black person that wasn't educated on American history. Or you just don't give two damns about it. Because I don't know how you telling another Black person to give up. I'm somebody got to explain that to me like I'm in the third grade. Denzel Washington, Philadelphia. I need somebody to explain that to me like I'm in the third grade. How you telling somebody Book of Slaves, Roots, Book 2. Like hold on. I got the the Tuskegee Airmen, right? Then I got Red Tails. What story? Hell, Chadwick Boseman. Where am I getting give up from in any of that? Jackie Robinson, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman. Where am I getting give up at anywhere in that? Where's the quit at? Matter of fact, if I had to look at any Black heroes, where's the quit at? Here we go. Buckmeister like this one. Shaka Zulu, where's the quit at? Where's the give up at? I'm waiting on all these real Black people that existed. Like these real Black folks. What? Ain't there a TV show on Amazon right now where we talk about the dude who was really the Lone Ranger? Where's the give up at? Okay. Well, around about that time, didn't we have a Black heavyweight boxer? He was real, right? Jack, where is the give up at? Y'all gotta stop talking to me. Never saw Mandela quit 27 years. Biko died before. So thank you. Where's the give up at? Who you telling to give up and why? Who you working for? Who you capping for? Matter of fact, where's the compromise at? Ooh. Where's the compromise at? Where's the settling at? Like, we talking about entertainment. They was talking about real life. We just talking about entertainment. We're talking about wants. We're talking about desires. They were talking about needs, and they didn't give up. Give up, capitulate, compromise, whatever you want, settle, whatever you want to call it, they didn't do it. That idea of quitting came with the you don't have to do anything you don't want and other things for failure sometime around 1980s, I think. Maybe I'm trying to figure out where it came from. I'm trying, because every time somebody say, man, just give it up. Give it up based on what? Chadwick Boseman is dead. So is William Hurt. So is Paul Walker. So what's when you say give up what? As a Black person, because like I said, I'm not talking about them. I'm not. I'm talking to us. This is a conversation directly aimed at us. When you tell another black person to give it up, Chadwick Boseman has passed, that's based on what? You telling that black person to give up, you as a black person telling another black person to give up based on what? Based on what? That's what I want. Based on what? I need to hear it. Based on what? Chadwick, okay, Paul Walker passed. Don't do the cognitive dissonance. No. B, you started this, lock in. Paul Walker. That's not good enough? Okay. William Hurt. You black. Stop playing cognitive dissonance. Stop being a smart ass, because that's what winds up happening. Sometimes we want to be sarcastic and everything like that. No. Paul Walker, William Hurt. Address it. You as a black person, black celebrity, black social media influencer, black activist. That's it right there. Black talk show host, black radio show host. No, that's it right there. Why? Who are you telling to give up with them two examples sitting right there, and what for? What's your motivation? You a black executive? If you made a decision to kill off the character, why you didn't challenge the decision when they chose to keep the other character alive? Why you didn't go back and say, no, if I kill mine off, you killing yours off? Gravitas, cojones, intestinal fortitude. Where is that integrity to come forth and speak publicly like you did before? You don't have it. Where are the black people at? I'm asking questions. Everybody that's got something to say, everybody that's where they know, everybody that's popular, everybody that's famous, where you at? I got questions. You ain't got no answers. This need to be the time when you need to be like, you know what? I don't know. Let me speak to somebody that does. When did Shorty trend? When do people put Shorty up against Batman? They ain't even put Shorty up, but they ain't even pick up Shorty from Walmart. So I don't even do that. Facts, grand madam. Now imagine that mentality spread through generations. Yes. It be certain, watch this. Because I know they full of it, it's certain conversations I don't even have on social media, because you know what you know. One of the things that I like to say is this, and I said this to Mr. Smith yesterday. You know you. See, I'm gonna get down into it on this video. The unhealthy truth, the uncomfortable truth. As you and I, everybody, let me see, we got 8 people here, right? All 8 of us know what we know, and we know what we don't know. Let me say it one more time. Everybody that's in this chat right now, you as a person, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know. You know when you lying. You know when you've done wrong. Everybody knows when they've done wrong. It's just a question of whether or not you care. If you've lied, you knew when you were lying. It was just a question of whether or not you cared. If you stole, you knew when you were stealing. It was just a matter of whether or not you cared. It's always a matter of whether or not you care. So the question then becomes on social media. But when everybody else be talking to these people, they know what they don't know. They know what they know. They know what they don't know. They know what they've read with their own 2 eyes, and they know what they've heard with their own 2 ears. They know what they've seen to be true. They know what they've seen to not be true. It makes me ask the question, why go so damn hard to lie? This vitriol against T'Challa is literally the opposite effect of what Chad wanted for the franchise. True, but pause for a second. He passed in 2020, right? Why would a conscientious black person, why would a conscientious self-professed black person, a conscientious self-professed intelligent black person not want this character recast? See, the thing is what you have to look at, which, and I'm saying this with the spirit of love and everything like this. Buckmeister, Shorty ain't been the Black Panther since 2014. She ain't been the Black Panther since 2014. Captain America Civil War came out 2016. You arguing with people that they hitting you with stuff that's been outdated. Shorty became the Black Panther in 2009. She has not been the Black Panther since 2014. You're arguing with people that are having a 6 to 7, 8-year-old conversation with you. And they say they comic book fans. Shorty ain't been the Black Panther since 2014, dude. It's been T'Challa. Every comic book fan knows it. So when you be on social media and you have people going back and forth with you, it's people going back and forth with you and they're using 6 to 7-year-old outdated information. How? Why? That's the stuff we don't think about. Shorty became the Black Panther in 2009. She wasn't even the Black Panther a whole year by herself. You even alluded to it. She wasn't. Jonathan Mayberry finished that run. Okay, well, Jonathan Mayberry took over in what? The 7th issue of that series? Shorty and T'Challa were Black Panthers. That's 2010. Anybody that says they're a comic book fan in 2023, that's 13 years old. Bro, just do the math. That's 13 years old. How are they saying? I'm just saying. What you say, Kamoyo, it is a concerted effort to spread misinformation. It is, which means you have to sit back and ask the Black person. I'm not expecting this from anybody else. You have to ask the Black person, why you lying about a character that ain't held the mantle since 2014? Since it's just a mantle, it's just a mantle. Well, who didn't have it since 2014? Captain America Civil War came out of 2016. Black Panther came out of 2018. T'Challa was the Black Panther. They talking to you like Shorty was the Black Panther when the movie came out. No, Shorty had already had her time as the Black Panther. As a matter of fact, Shorty was the griot when Black Panther came out. She was the griot when Black Panther 2 came out. That ain't changed. What's going on, Mr. Smith? What's going on? My mentor is in the building. So when folks, like I said, I don't expect anything from over there. But when a Black person walk up to me passionately, angrily, like they want to swing on me, call me misogynistic, because I don't want the woman, the female, the sister, the queen to be the Black Panther. She ain't been the Black Panther since when, bro? Since when, queen? Because you never telling me about T'Challa being the Black Panther after Shorty. You just want to tell me erroneously that he died. From what storyline? What year? I'm going to say more than enough of the people that keep regurgitating that nonsense, that outdated nonsense. They also played dress up at the 2018 movie and they played dress up at the 2023 movie. Ain't picked up not one damn comic book. Love to troll on social media. When you dig off in their ass, want to call you a cult for reading comic books after they admit begrudgingly they don't read comics. Well, if you don't read comics, how do you have so much to say about a comic book character? You don't read comics. Why are you talking? If you lift weights and that's what you do, then go in the weight room and lift your weights. You don't know nothing about a comic book character. There are some people that do lift weights, work out on a regular basis, and know something about a comic book character. You might want to try talking to them, but you're not going to do that because you know them people be in the weight room just like you do, but they also read comic books, so you subject to get your ass whooped. It's not easy to play bully on somebody that's as big as you. Talk tough to somebody that's just as big as you. But we got quite a few on social media. I always ask, why are you purposely lying about T'Challa? Do you mean to mislead people? That question takes on a different tone when it's somebody black. Because that'd be my question. Why are you deliberately trying to mislead your own? They don't know about the Corvette saga. Don't give away free knowledge, Smith. Don't get out of the way. Don't get out of the way. don't get out of the way, Mr. Smith. Don't get out of the way, because they don't know who the hell Corvette is, which is crazy, because they swear they comic book fan. Well, you ain't got to be a comic book fan to know who the hell Corvette is. You don't. You don't. You could have been watching the cartoon. It's right there. It's right there. Now, I'm not going to tell you which cartoon to watch, but the Corvette saga is in a cartoon. I'm not. We done giving away free information over here. Because you know the answers. You know the answers. You got to tell us. We're not providing them no more. We're not providing them no more. You say T'Challa died, fine. What issue? You say should he been the Black Panther? Fine. Who was writing it? You say it's only a mantle? Fine. Who all them want it? Give me their publication dates. We're not doing that. You black. I'm not expecting them to know. But you black, I'm finna start putting your feet to the damn fire, because you need to have just as much pride in this character as somebody else got in Kal-El. As a matter of fact, you need to have as much pride in T'Challa as you got in Kal-El. As a matter of fact, you need to have as much pride not only in T'Challa, but in all these damn black superheroes as you got in Kal-El and Bruce Wayne. Matter of fact, I throw down the damn gauntlet right here, right now. I challenge every black person to level up their damn knowledge in regards to black superheroes, the same way you got it in regards to the white superhero. If you know every damn thing about Bruce Wayne, damn it, go get it about T'Challa, or at the very least, Shorty. You know every damn thing about Bruce Wayne. You know every damn thing about Clark Kent. You know every damn thing about Hal Jordan. Fine. Go get that same damn knowledge, because trust me, I got it. And it's quite a few of us that are black that do. We know about all of them. But you're going to stop talking to us when all you know is about one of them. You going to stop talking. You're going to get it. You're going to get ignored. We're not going to acknowledge you. We're not. And what I really don't want to do is, because this comment has been used quite a few times, I don't want it to be where I think you hate yourself. Nico Bean, people still being delusional out here acting like T'Challa wouldn't whoop Bruce's ass. Like, damn, them people, they don't read comics. See, as my coach like to say, Mike Tomlin likes to say, sometimes we make the simple complicated. Sometimes we make the simple complicated. I'm gonna leave y'all after I say this. Sometimes we make the simple complicated. Well, I've been in this country my entire lifetime. As I said to a brother the other day, the first time I got called the N-word, it wasn't by a white person down south. It was by a black person down south. Say it one more time. The first time I got called the N-word, it wasn't by a white person down south. It was by a black person down south. We like to say in our culture, in our ethnicity, that we've taken the N-word for ourselves, and we use it as a term of endearment. We say we use it as a term of endearment. Been on this earth for a long time now, and I can say to you unequivocally and beyond a shadow of a doubt, and I'm pretty sure everybody else on this video can say it too. We say we took the N word and the B word and we use them as terms of endearment. We thus taking the power from those words, giving meaning to it, new meaning to it. Well, we use those words towards one another no differently than the oppressors did. So that ain't it. That ain't it. If you can call your brother or sister the N word, B word, no differently than your oppressor can, than the oppressor has, what does that say about you, us, we as a people? Using it no differently, and have used that word while administering violence towards one another. We've used that word in the same manner we have. So if I take us using that word toward one another, not in a manner in which we said we were going to use it, but no differently than how our oppressors used it. If I take my education into consideration and I think about the terminology Stockholm syndrome, if I think about Stockholm syndrome, then it's because we've never as a race had therapy, counseling for what we've been through as a race, as an ethnic group, as a demographic in this country. We've never had therapy. The terminology that I'm reluctant to use, while I'm reluctant to use based on everything that we've experienced as people in this country, it may fit some of us. You just might not know that it fits you. A self-hating, self-loathing person. And since misery loves company, I'm of the mindset, before you admit that that's how you feel about yourself, you're probably going to visit that self-hate on people that look just like you. And that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Let me keep going here. Facts 100, Grand Madam, Nico, people still being delusional. So that's where we're at with it and everything like that. I challenge each and every last one of y'all, keep that knowledge going. Recast T'Challa, Black Panther fan group, BPFG. Yes, we all about that black representation. Kamoyo Kid, I see what you're doing over there on Twitter and everything like that. You shouting out all the black superheroes. I was just telling Mr. Ray Smith about that. Man, keep doing what you do. I love it. In regards to Nico Bean, hey man, tell your story. Buckmaster, tell your story. You got T'Challa stories. It's people out here hungry for a Black Panther, Wakandan content and everything like that. Tell your story. Don't wait on somebody. Don't wait on your turn. Make your turn. Go do your thing. So, Juju, I stopped using that word a long time ago. Man, listen, it be one of them things, Juju, where it's like, I begrudgingly answer to it because, you know, some people just don't get out their way. Say, okay, all right, that's the only way. I didn't let you know I don't really like that word, but it's part of you. But yeah, so keep going out there, spreading the knowledge and everything like that. Education is the thing. The more people we educate, the more people gonna want to come on board and get this Black Panther knowledge and everything like that. Because watch this. We talk about Black Panther content damn near every day. Myself, D-Real and everything like that. You ain't getting that much Black Panther content from the MCU, so where else you finna get it from? You say you like the character. You're not finna get that Black Panther content from the MCU. You better come on over here with me, myself, and D-Real and everything. You say you want Black Panther action figures? Hey, you better come on over here with me and D-Real. Watch this. You say you want to know about black superheroes and black action figures and all that and everything, like you okay. I'm just telling you where you can get it from more so than you can from anywhere else. That's not me capping. I'm just telling you, action figures, portraits, paintings, posters, Funko Pops. Oh, yeah. So listen, we what Master P say? We bout it. Boom, 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 boom. Man, listen, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to rock with me today, midday, afternoon, and everything. Mr. Ray Smith on his lunch break and everything like that. Let's keep making it do what it do. You like the heroes, we love the heroes. Don't wait on somebody don't wait on your turn. Take your turn. As I told somebody the other day, take your turn. We got Trey Michael out there. Y'all be checking him out lately because he does something I actually used to do when I was in high school, but it's a talent. The brother can physically recreate a cover. Like the brother actually, and I'm sharing this because he hit me up yesterday. The brother physically recreated a comic book cover by hand. What do you mean? He drew it. He drew it by hand. I used to do it back when I was in high school. I like to write more so than draw. The action figures are my way of drawing. But there are those amongst us that have talents outside the norm. I'm not the person you need to tell about your talent, and you're not, how can I put it? And you're not, I don't want to necessarily say benefiting from it, but you're not embracing your talent. I'm not the person to tell. I'm not the person to show that you got a talent. I'm going to tell you to embrace it, and here's why. We as a culture have become susceptible to, you either go to work when you graduate high school, you join the military, or you go to college. That's what we become indoctrinated with. Yet we tune in, watch people, celebrate people, admire people who don't look like us, who didn't go to college, and they're millionaires. They took their God-given talent and they made it work. Maybe because in our culture, we don't know how to support one another, but damn it, that's what the Rock With Me Nation is all about. We rock with those that rock with us. So if you got a talent, embrace it, go grow it, go do something with it. It's 800 something people here and everything like that. Show that talent here. We take it and we put it out there in the ether. Let the ether appreciate what you have. But being a member of the Rock With Me Nation does not allow you to not embrace your own skill set. It don't. That ain't what we about over here. So listen, been working on my M'Baku and Zaravari work, voice work. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Embrace that. Embrace that. There are so many things, and we're going to get the BPFG, the Black Panther fan group. We did have our first official meeting a few weeks ago. We will be having a second official meeting when January rolls around and everything like that. But that's what it is. We ain't got to sit and wait on nobody. No, you got ideas, man. Go explore. People get paid for their ideas all the time. We just don't do, in my opinion, I could be wrong, we don't do enough of a good enough job in pushing us to go out there and embrace our dreams. If it's out the norm, if it's not something that we're used to, then we don't know how to get behind it. We don't know how to support it. We know how to support somebody else that's already doing it, but our own, we don't know how to do that. We're gonna flip that narrative around. But listen, that's my time. Man, thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I do. I plan on coming to y'all with some more comic book content, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Mr. Ray Smith, Grand Madam Tarot, my wife. Be real. Come on, your kid. Come on, your kid. I'm gonna have to talk to y'all. I'm gonna have to talk to my homeboy as well. Make sure I get up with him. D Steezel, Juju. I gotta figure out another way to do this. But yeah, Definitely got to figure out another way because I do want to review comic books too. Listen, click, like, share, subscribe. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to come back and holler at y'all later on. Peace.